you reckon it's going to get a bit heavy then?
Well, knowing those two, Painter and McCarthy, yeah, I'd say so. Baseball bats, maybe chains.
Well, no trouble from streaky days, though.
Probably wet himself when we turn up.
Isn't he coming yet, Tosh?
No, not yet, Goodwin.
Do you think he's on top of the situation?
Well, Alistair? Yeah. He's just trying to prove that he can deal with the hard men as well as Burnside.
Not his style, though, is it?
No. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. What's your nothing?
Well, you know, I mean,
No?
well, I can't see this one going down without an almighty rook.
Oh, I see. And I'm the little female. Don't worry about me, Tosh. I wouldn't be here if I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, OK, I'm sorry, but...
Tosh. That's him.
He's here.
That's him.
Here we go.
Seconds out.
Wait for it.
Whoa, Dave. Stay there! Whoa, Dave. Put the gun down. Don't be stupid here. Put it down. You don't want to use that thing. Come on, Dave. Put the gun down. Put the gun down.
Keep your hands in the air, Painter.
I'm not tooled up. But that's the reason that you chased me, wasn't it? Eh? You knew I never had a gun. I've never seen the old Bill so pale in my life.
Come on. Thank God you were here.
Move it. Move it.
I was just telling your officer that you've done a fine job here.
Thanks. There's your med.
Fine.
Thanks, Mike.
It's all right.
We've got 4 bodies and we need transport. ASAP, OK?
Yeah, understood. Now, a lot of guts, I can tell you. Look down the barrel of a gun like that and still get stuck in. Takes some doing.
Yeah, we'll never hear the end of it.
Now, credit where it's due.
Sarge, there's a disturbance at the DSS office in Arnley Street.
Oh, 5 minutes, love.
Move it now.
3-4 hour receiving, over.
Finished.
Look, I haven't got time to discuss this, and I won't tell you again. Move
Yeah, we're
it,
not far
or
from
I'll
there,
have it
Sarge.
moved,
Yeah,
and I'll
we're on
arrest
our
you
way
at the
now.
same
Over.
time.
People like you in this country. We've got a disturbance, come on.
Move it! Where?
Dole office round the corner.
Viv, one for you.
Oh, thanks.
Ali, yours is here. OK, mate.
Ted, long time no see.
Good God, Simon Bradby. You still in the job?
Yeah, they can't get rid of me. I'm DCI now. I'm covering while your governor and DCI are off.
You can't sack him, you promote him, eh? No. Well done. This is WDC Martella.
Hello.
DC Lines.
Hiya.
It's DS Greig.
Hello, pleased to meet you all.
This fella and I were playing rugby once, and he nearly bit my ear off. Thing was, we were both on the same side.
Yeah, a long time ago, Ted.
Yeah, well, it must have been if you were playing, Sarge.
Oi.
So, you decided to stay down among the villains, eh? Street level, Sergeant.
Something like that.
Yeah, we can't see you happily flying a desk.
Seems to suit you, though.
And you're the acting DI?
That's right.
I'd say you took a chance going on a raid empty-handed.
Confirmation that the raid was definitely on only came in this morning. We didn't have time to debate the pros and cons of acting on the information.
Fair enough. Well, it was a nice result. Well done.
Here we go. I love this job.
What you gonna do, nick us? Well, go on then!
All right, you can pack that up now.
What, got the meat wagon outside of you?
Stupid old bag, she don't give a monkeys.
Hello? Hello? Police!
Well, they ain't coming out, are they? What do you think we've been banging for?
Look, just explain to me what this is all about. Simple. I don't have any money to feed my kid. And that stupid old rip behind the jump is as good as saying it's got to starve. Because she won't get off her backside and give me my gyro.
Hello? This is a place. Will somebody please come out?
Get out now!
Tell us about the gun, Ralph. Did you supply it? Why are you smirking, Ralph? Is that an admission?
No.
So you didn't supply the gun?
Nope.
So if it wasn't you, Ralph, who was it? Was it McCarthy? Certainly wasn't Dave Roberts, not his style at all.
Streaky Dave. He was there to make the numbers up.
Interview between David Roberts, D.S. Roach with WDC Martell in attendance. So then, Dave, what have you got to tell us about this morning's little enterprise? Oh, sorry, mate. Take your time. There's no hurry.
So if it wasn't you, and it wasn't Streaky Dave, then that leaves us with either McCarthy or Ronald Day, doesn't it?
I don't know. Does it?
Well, it does if you're not lying to us.
We all know about McCarthy. He could have got them easily enough, couldn't he?
Couldn't anyone?
How long have you known Ronald Day?
Who?
Ronald Day.
The fourth man, Ralph, the fourth man.
I don't know.
We didn't know very much about him, you know. But his files reveal him to be a violent criminal. Now, he definitely could have supplied the gun. Did he supply the gun?
I don't know. Ask him.
There's that smirk again, Ralph. That's the second time you've smirked. The first time you smirked was when I asked if you had supplied the gun. And now you've just done it again. You smirk when you lie, don't you?
No. I don't smirk when I lie. I smirk when you ask me stupid bloody questions.
Oh, but that's not so, is it, Ralph? Because when I asked about Streaky Dave, you laughed. And when we asked about McCarthy, well, there really wasn't much response at all, was there? But when I asked about you or Day, you smirked. Do you smirk when the questions get a little too close to the truth, Ralph?
Sod off.
If you help us, it could make all the difference between a long stretch and a bloody long stretch. Armed robbery's a serious crime.
No, not armed robbery. I never had a gun.
Ah, but you went out on a job knowing that a gun was going to be used. Same difference.
I didn't know. He just pulled it out at the last minute.
I find that hard to believe.
Where you been? Having a dinner while my baby's stomach's rumbling?
Didn't you know we were here?
I was waiting for you to settle them down.
Well, why don't you come out here and give us our money, eh?
I've got to have some money.
You are not entitled.
I've a starving baby at home. What do you suggest I do?
Do a big favour, love. Get it adopted.
And you can shut your mouth.
Oh, right, look, I'm warning you. I've had enough. Just button it, will you?
As you can see, Miss Lane was sent her fortnightly gyro check from this office last week. It has been received and cashed. she's entitled to, and she will receive another gyro check next week. I have explained this to her, but she became abusive.
Right then, you know you're not going to get anything, so you can go. Now, come on out.
So my baby can't be fed, is that what you're trying to tell me?
You do get child benefit, don't you, Marie?
Yeah, and that goes a long way, don't it?
Where's your child now? Who's looking after it?
Mind that.
Come on, just get out with it.
All right, I'll dump the poxy kid outside your door and let you feed him.
Charming.
Breaking for refreshments. It's a long stretch, armed robbery. What did Jackie Egerton get again? 7?
No, I think it was 8, Sarge.
8? Really? And that was with mitigating?
Mm-hmm. 2 TICs.
Good God. How are you getting on with Painter?
Nothing. You?
Our man Roberts just fainted. You feeling better now you've seen the doctor?
No, not really.
Do you want me to get you a glass of water?
No, I better not.
So you say you did the job to provide for your kid's future?
Yeah. Well, I know it sounds daft, but I was doing it for Larry.
Larry?
That's his name.
Nice.
Since I met Maureen and we had Larry, I've been trying to get my act together. Believe it or not, this was going to be my last job. After this, I was going to settle down to a 9 to 5.
Well, it certainly looks as though it will be your last job, Dave. You were always a working criminal, Dave. Nothing as heavy as armed robbery. Do you know what sort of sentence armed robbery brings?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do, Dave. A lot of years. And kids grow up so quickly nowadays, don't they, eh? 1 minute they're just crawling about. The next minute they're married and slamming the door behind them as they wave goodbye. Now, I'm not offering you any deals, Dave. But you tell me everything you know. And I most certainly will speak for you at your trial. For Larry.
Look, I told you they were just trying it on, that's all. I hate having to go to that place, I really do.
Right, that's it. He's had it. I'll have it towed away.
Eureka! Come and have a look at this.
Didn't you want to interview Roberts?
I thought Viv would be better. The mumsy effect.
Funny, she doesn't have that effect on me.
Robert's talking so much you need another tick.
Oh, he's talking all right.
What's the problem then?
He says there were 2 guns on the raid this morning, not 1. Painter had a handgun.
So what's the point, Eureka? They've dumped it with a mother or bunged it in some creche.
Something's niggling at me, Dave. It really is.
If the kid was being neglected, then surely social services would be on the case.
Well, yeah, probably, but, I mean, sometimes these things aren't known until it's too late. I think we should take a look.
Right, everyone. It was a nice result this morning. It's gone a bit pear-shaped. These things happen. Ted, you interviewed Roberts. What do you reckon?
Well, Gov, Roberts could be one of those villains who hates to think he might be getting more time than someone else. Or he might think that the worse he makes it for someone else, in this case Painter, the better it'll go for him when it all goes to trial.
But then again, there might just be a gun lying about out there.
Uh-huh.
And Painter's denying everything.
According to him, even the sawn-off was a surprise.
Well, in that case, we'll have another chat with him while the rest of you go back to the site and give it the once-over. At least then all our backs are covered. Okay, talk over. Off you go.
How can they nick someone for armed robbery, let them throw the gun away and not notice it?
It's difficult. That's why they sent you in for 2 months on a CID training course.
Sierra Oscar from 340.
Go ahead, Dave.
We're at 35 Alderman House, still no answer.
OK, Dave.
Come on, Eureka, there's no one in.
You can't hear anything?
No.
I'm sure I can hear a noise coming from inside.
I can't hear anything.
Dave, I think the baby's in there.
Marika, no one's going to be in it this time of the day.
Well, let's try the other neighbour.
What did you do with the gun, Ralph? Throw it?
What gun? Listen, what's happening here? First that Scots ponce, now you. I never had no gun.
That's not what we heard.
Where was it then? When I was nicked?
You threw it.
Ah, that's rubbish. This is just a fit-up.
Well, we wouldn't fit you up, Ralph. Why would we need to? Dave Roberts has been very helpful, and our officers are searching the area as we speak. If there's a gun, we'll find it.
There is no gun. And you don't want to believe what that skinny slag Robert says. He's a mug. He'll tell you anything, especially about me.
Why about you?
Because ever since he got hooked up with that tart of his, and they've got that little sprog, he's got greedy. He wants money all the time. He thinks I had him over for a few quid a couple of years ago, which I never. And lately he's been asking me for it. Oh, I've got a wife and child to look after. I've got to provide for them. It's pathetic. It's like the Waltons, you know, the early years.
So he thinks you knocked him for a few quid. That's no reason for him to put you in it, is it?
Isn't it?
Where's the gun?
I've told you. There is no gun.
And you say they do leave the child on its own?
Well, I couldn't swear to it, but they do, yes.
Do you ever see a social worker or someone who looks like they might be from the authorities coming or going?
Well, there's plenty of comings and goings, but I don't know if any of them were social workers or not. Just a load of scruffs. Mind you, you can't tell nowadays, can you? They all dress like a bunch of weirdos.
And you've never thought of phoning the social services yourself to tell them about your suspicions?
Well, they wouldn't bother to do anything, would they, dear? The lunatics have taken over the asylum.
Yeah, I know what you mean, love. Anyway, thanks for your help.
I'm sure I can hear crying. Go on, Dave, break the glass.
What?
Break the glass!
Well, we'll soon find out.
In here, Dave. Oh, my God. Come on, darling. Oh. Everything's going to be all right now.
Will it, Norika? Will it?
Waste of bloody time. Well, like the man says, we gotta cover our backs.
Uniforms could do this.
Hey, wasn't it a bit more over this way?
Tosh, I chased him. It was this way.
If he threw it, it could have gone anywhere, couldn't it?
He wouldn't have thrown it because he didn't have anything to throw.
Makes you wonder why some people have kids, doesn't it?
Scum. Just complete, utter scum. And the thing that's driving me mad is that they'll probably get the kid back.
Think I might enter these for house and home.
That's them.
What you doing in my flat? Did you smash my front door?
My baby. What's happened to Mum? What have you done with my baby?
It's a bit late for that now, isn't it? Your baby's been taken away.
Oi, stop that! Stop it!
You can't just walk in here and take my kid away. She's my kid, and I'll treat her how I like. You got that? Have you got that?
Leave him alone! Just leave him alone! Stop it!
You can't do that. It's police violence. You saw it.
You slipped. You want to clear this place up a bit. It's dangerous.
I don't know. Perhaps Roberts is lying. Perhaps there is no gun.
It would suit as if he was. It would certainly suit Greig.
Yeah, Sarge. Take a look at this. What do you reckon?
Pipe.
A bit of pipe.
I thought it was a gun. Sarge, are you all right?
No, Viv. I am not all right. This is a bloody farce. It's not here. We might as well go home.
You realise there will be an official inquiry, don't you?
I haven't anything to hide.
No, I'm sure you haven't.
We didn't know there was another gun. I didn't see him throw it. It only came out during the interview. When we heard this, a search was organised, but unfortunately the two children got there first.
Glad to see you got your story straight.
They're the facts, sir.
Why did you only take 5 officers, and one of those a woman, to arrest 4 villains, knowing that at least 2 of them were capable of violence?
We thought we could handle them. We didn't know they were going to be armed.
No, but you didn't know they wouldn't be either, did you? You know that anything like that should be at least 2 to 1, or even PT-17. You didn't plan it correctly. That's how an inquiry might see it. All right, imagine I'm DCI Ray. I'm head of CID. These are the questions going to be thrown at me.
I'll have a full report of the incident on his desk tomorrow. 4 arrests, 2 weapons recovered.
Yeah, a gun you didn't see, and worst of all, you didn't find. Which could have cost a young girl her life.
I'm sure the DCI will be appraised of the situation, sir.
I dare say you will, Alistair. Thank you.
We've got the lab report on the gun.
Well?
She's going to be all right. A superficial wound. She's still in shock, though.